The month of your birth is not merely a date on a calendar, but a whisper from the cosmos, a gentle pulse in the vast rhythm of existence. It is a thread woven into the tapestry of your being, a subtle imprint that carries the essence of your spiritual animal. To understand this connection is not to seek a rigid definition, but to allow yourself to flow with the currents of intuition, to sense the presence of a guiding force within you. Each month, like a season, carries its own energy, its own quiet wisdom, and within that energy, an animal spirit awakens, offering its unique gifts and lessons. This is not a matter of belief, but of feeling, of attuning yourself to the unseen yet deeply felt presence of your spiritual companion. Consider for a moment the stillness of winter, the months when the earth rests beneath a blanket of snow. If you were born in these months, your spiritual animal might be the bear, a creature of introspection and resilience. The bear does not rush, it moves with a deliberate grace, retreating into the cave of its own being to dream, to heal, to gather strength. In you, there is a similar capacity for stillness, for turning inward and finding solace in solitude. The bear teaches you that there is no need to fear the quiet, for within it lies the seed of transformation. You need not force yourself into constant motion. The world will wait, and when you emerge, it will be with a renewed sense of purpose. If your birth falls in the spring, when life bursts forth in a symphony of color and sound, your spiritual animal may be the deer, a symbol of gentleness and renewal. The deer moves through the forest with a light step, attuned to every rustle of leaves, every shift in the breeze. In you, there is a sensitivity to the beauty of the world, an ability to see the sacred in the ordinary. The deer reminds you to approach life with an open heart, to navigate challenges with grace rather than force. It is not a call to fragility, but to a quiet strength that comes from being in harmony with your surroundings. The deer's gaze is steady, its presence calm, and in its eyes you see reflected the possibility of new beginnings. Born in the summer when the sun reigns high and the days stretch long, your spiritual animal might be the eagle, a creature of vision and freedom. The eagle soars above the earth, seeing the larger patterns, the interconnectedness of all things. In you, there is a longing to rise above the mundane, to seek a higher perspective. The eagle does not cling to the ground. It trusts the currents of the wind, the unseen forces that carry it forward. You too are called to trust, to release the need for control and allow yourself to be guided by intuition and insight. The eagle's flight is a reminder that you are part of something vast, something that transcends the boundaries of the self. Those born in the autumn, when the leaves turn gold and the air grows crisp, may find their spiritual animal in the wolf, a symbol of intuition and community. The wolf moves in harmony with its pack, yet retains a fierce independence. In you, there is a balance between connection and solitude, a deep understanding of the importance of both. The wolf's howl is a call to the wild, a reminder that you are part of a greater whole, yet also an individual with your own path to follow. The wolf does not fear the unknown. It moves through the shadows with confidence, trusting its instincts. In this, it offers you a lesson in courage, in listening to the inner voice that guides you through life's uncertainties. These spiritual animals are not prescriptive, but reflective. They are mirrors held up to your soul, showing you aspects of yourself that may have been hidden or forgotten. They do not define you, but invite you to explore the depths of your being, to discover the qualities that resonate most deeply with you. To connect with your spiritual animal is not to seek an external source of wisdom, but to remember the wisdom that already resides within you. It is a journey of recognition, of seeing yourself in the natural world and the natural world in yourself. In the teachings of Buddhism, there is a concept known as tathata, often translated as suchness or thusness. It refers to the inherent nature of all things, the way they are in their essence, beyond labels and judgments. Your spiritual animal is an expression of tathata, a reflection of your true nature. It is not something you need to strive to become, but something you already are. The bear, the deer, the eagle, the wolf. They are not separate from you, but aspects of your own being, waiting to be acknowledged and embraced. As you contemplate your spiritual animal, allow yourself to feel its presence within you. Do not analyze or dissect. Simply listen. Feel the bear's quiet strength, the deer's gentle grace, the eagle's soaring vision, the wolf's fierce intuition. These qualities are not bound by time or place. They are timeless, universal, and they reside within you, waiting to be awakened. Your spiritual animal is not a distant guide, but a part of your own consciousness, a companion on the journey of self-discovery. In the stillness of meditation, you may feel the presence of your spiritual animal more clearly. It is in the silence that the whispers of the soul become audible, that the connection to the natural world deepens. You do not need to see your spiritual animal with your eyes. You can feel it with your heart, sense it in the rhythm of your breath, the beating of your pulse. It is a presence that transcends the physical, a reminder that you are part of a greater whole, a thread in the vast web of life. The journey to understanding your spiritual animal is not a linear path, but a spiral, a return to the center of your being. Each time you circle back, you see with greater clarity, feel with greater depth. There is no end to this journey, for it is not about reaching a destination, but about walking the path with awareness, with an open heart. Your spiritual animal is not a static image, but a living presence, evolving with you as you grow and change. It is a companion that walks beside you, not in front or behind, but at your side, offering its presence as a reminder of your own inherent wisdom. In the end, the question of your spiritual animal is not about identifying with a specific creature, but about recognizing the qualities that resonate with your soul. It is about seeing yourself as part of the natural world, connected to the cycles of the seasons, the rhythms of the earth. It is about finding peace in the knowledge that you are not separate, but deeply intertwined with the web of life. Your spiritual animal is a mirror, a guide, a companion, but ultimately it is a reflection of your own true nature. And in that reflection, you may find a sense of belonging, a quiet joy, a deep and abiding peace. The month of your birth is not merely a marker of time, but a whisper from the universe, a subtle thread woven into the fabric of your being. It is a quiet reminder that you are part of a larger rhythm, a cosmic dance that has been unfolding long before you arrived and will continue long after you depart. Each month carries with it a unique energy, a vibration that resonates with the essence of your spirit. And within that resonance, there is a spiritual animal, a guide, a reflection of your innermost self. This is not a label, not a box to confine you, but a mirror held up to your soul, inviting you to see yourself more clearly, to understand the currents that flow within you. Imagine for a moment that you are standing at the edge of a vast forest. The trees stretch endlessly before you, their leaves rustling in the wind, each one a different shade of green, each one unique, yet part of the same whole. The forest is alive, breathing, and within it, there are creatures, some you can see, some you can only sense. These creatures are not separate from the forest. They are the forest, just as you are not separate from the universe, but a part of it. Your spiritual animal is one of these creatures, a being that embodies the essence of your birth month, the energy that was present when you came into this world. If you were born in the heart of winter, when the earth is cloaked in silence and the air is crisp with the promise of renewal, your spiritual animal might be the owl. The owl is a creature of the night, a symbol of wisdom and intuition. It sees what others cannot, navigating the darkness with ease, its eyes piercing through the veil of illusion. The owl does not fear the unknown. It embraces it, finding clarity in the shadows. If this is your spiritual animal, it is a reminder that you too have the ability to see beyond the surface, to trust your inner knowing, even when the path ahead is unclear. The owl teaches you to be still, to listen, to allow the wisdom of the universe to flow through you. For those born in the spring, when the world is awakening from its slumber and new life is bursting forth in every direction, your spiritual animal might be the butterfly. The butterfly is a symbol of transformation, of the beauty that emerges from change. It begins its life as a caterpillar, bound to the earth, but through a process of metamorphosis, it becomes a creature of the air, free to soar. The butterfly reminds you that change is not something to be feared, but embraced. For it is through change that we grow, that we become more fully ourselves. The butterfly's journey is a reminder that you too are in a constant state of becoming, that every moment is an opportunity to shed the old and embrace the new. If your birth month falls in the heat of summer, when the sun is at its zenith and the world is alive with energy, your spiritual animal might be the lion. The lion is a symbol of strength, of courage, of leadership. It is a creature of power, but also of grace, moving through the world with a quiet confidence. The lion does not need to prove itself, it simply is. If this is your spiritual animal, it is a reminder that you too possess an inner strength, a power that is not dependent on external validation. The lion teaches you to stand tall, to move through the world with purpose, but also to remember that true strength comes from within, from a place of peace and self-assurance. For those born in the autumn, when the leaves are turning and the air is filled with the scent of change, your spiritual animal might be the deer. The deer is a symbol of gentleness, of sensitivity, of grace. It moves through the world with a quiet awareness, attuned to the subtle shifts in its environment. The deer is not a creature of force, but of intuition, of knowing when to move and when to be still. If this is your spiritual animal, it is a reminder that you too have a deep sensitivity, a connection to the world around you that is both a gift and a responsibility. The deer teaches you to move through life with grace, to be aware of the impact of your actions, and to trust in the wisdom of your intuition. But these are just glimpses, just fragments of the truth. Your spiritual animal is not something that can be fully captured in words, for it is a living, breathing part of you, a reflection of your soul. It is not something to be sought outside of yourself, but within, in the quiet moments of reflection, in the stillness of your heart. It is a reminder that you are not alone, that you are part of a larger whole, a tapestry of life that is constantly unfolding. As you contemplate your spiritual animal, allow yourself to be open, to be curious, to be still. Do not rush to define it, to box it in, to limit it. Instead, let it reveal itself to you in its own time, in its own way. It may come to you in a dream, in a moment of meditation, in the quiet whisper of the wind. It may appear as a vision, a feeling, a knowing. However it comes, trust it, for it is a part of you, a guide, a companion on your journey. And remember, your spiritual animal is not static, not fixed. Just as you are constantly evolving, so too is your spiritual animal. It may change, it may shift, it may reveal new aspects of itself as you grow and change. This is not something to be feared, but embraced, for it is a reflection of your own journey, your own evolution. In the end, your spiritual animal is not something separate from you, but a part of you, a mirror held up to your soul. It is a reminder that you are not alone, that you are part of a larger whole, a tapestry of life that is constantly unfolding. It is a guide, a companion, a reflection of your innermost self. And as you walk through this life, as you navigate the twists and turns of your journey, may you always remember that you are not alone, that you are part of something greater, something beautiful, something eternal. The month of your birth is not merely a marker of time, but a whisper from the universe, a subtle thread woven into the fabric of your being. It is a quiet reminder that you are part of a larger rhythm, a cosmic dance that has been unfolding long before you arrived and will continue long after you depart. Each month carries with it a unique energy, a vibration that resonates with the essence of your spirit. And within that resonance, there is a spiritual animal, a guide, a reflection of your innermost nature. This is not a label, not a box to confine you, but a mirror to help you see yourself more clearly, to understand the currents that flow within you. Imagine for a moment that you are standing at the edge of a vast forest. The trees stretch endlessly before you, their leaves rustling in the wind like the murmurs of ancient wisdom. Each tree is different, some tall and sturdy, others slender and delicate, yet all are part of the same ecosystem, interconnected in ways that are both visible and invisible. Your birth month is like one of these trees, rooted in the soil of the cosmos, drawing nourishment from the same source as all the others. And just as each tree has its own unique shape and character, so too does your spiritual animal embody a particular aspect of the universal spirit. If you were born in the heart of winter, when the world is cloaked in silence and stillness, your spiritual animal might be the owl. The owl is a creature of the night, a symbol of wisdom and intuition. It sees what others cannot, piercing through the darkness with its keen eyes. The owl does not rush. It waits, watches, and listens. It understands that there is a time for action and a time for stillness, a time to speak and a time to remain silent. If the owl is your guide, you may find that you are drawn to introspection, to the quiet spaces within yourself where truth resides. You may have a natural ability to see beyond the surface, to perceive the hidden patterns and connections that others overlook. The owl teaches you to trust your inner vision, to honor the wisdom that comes from within. For those born in the spring, when the earth awakens from its slumber and new life bursts forth in a riot of color and sound, the deer might be your spiritual animal. The deer is a creature of grace and gentleness, yet it is also fiercely protective of its own. It moves through the world with a sense of curiosity and wonder, always alert to the beauty that surrounds it. The deer reminds you to stay connected to your sense of innocence, to approach life with an open heart. It encourages you to be gentle with yourself and others, to nurture the tender shoots of new beginnings. The deer also teaches you the importance of boundaries, of knowing when to stand your ground and when to retreat. It is a reminder that strength and softness are not opposites, but two sides of the same coin. If your birth month falls in the heat of summer, when the sun blazes in the sky and the air is thick with the scent of blooming flowers, your spiritual animal might be the butterfly. The butterfly is a symbol of transformation, of the journey from caterpillar to chrysalis to winged beauty. It is a reminder that change is not something to be feared, but a natural part of life. The butterfly teaches you to embrace the process of becoming, to trust that even in the darkest moments, there is the potential for growth and renewal. It encourages you to let go of what no longer serves you, to shed the old and make space for the new. The butterfly also reminds you of the importance of lightness, of not taking life too seriously. It invites you to dance with the wind, to find joy in the simple act of being alive. For those born in the autumn, when the leaves turn to gold and the air is crisp with the promise of change, the bear might be your spiritual animal. The bear is a creature of strength and resilience, yet it is also deeply connected to the cycles of nature. It knows when to be active and when to rest, when to gather and when to let go. The bear teaches you the importance of balance, of honoring both your physical and spiritual needs. It encourages you to take care of yourself, to nourish your body and soul. The bear also reminds you of the power of introspection, of going within to find the answers you seek. It is a symbol of inner strength, of the ability to face challenges with courage and determination. Your spiritual animal is not something you need to seek out or strive to become. It is already a part of you, a reflection of your true nature. It is a guide, a companion on your journey through life. It is there to remind you of who you are, to help you navigate the twists and turns of your path. It is a source of comfort and inspiration, a reminder that you are never alone. As you contemplate your spiritual animal, remember that it is not a fixed identity, but a fluid and evolving aspect of your being. Just as the seasons change, so too do you. You are not the same person you were a year ago, a month ago, even a moment ago. You are constantly growing, learning, evolving. Your spiritual animal is a reflection of that process, a mirror that shows you not only who you are, but who you are becoming. Take a moment to close your eyes and breathe deeply. Feel the rhythm of your breath, the steady rise and fall of your chest. Imagine yourself standing in the heart of the forest, surrounded by the trees, the wind, the earth. Feel the presence of your spiritual animal, its energy merging with yours. Allow yourself to be still, to listen, to receive. There is no need to force anything, no need to strive or struggle. Simply be. In that stillness, in that presence, you will find the answers you seek. You will find peace. And as you open your eyes and return to the world, carry that sense of peace with you. Let it guide you, inspire you, remind you of who you are. You are a part of the cosmic dance, a thread in the tapestry of life. Your spiritual animal is a reflection of that truth, a reminder that you are connected to something greater than yourself. Embrace it, honor it, and let it guide you on your journey. The month of your birth is like a leaf that falls into the stream of time, carried by currents you cannot see but can feel. It is neither an accident nor a destiny, but a moment in the vastness of existence, a whisper in the symphony of life. You were born under a certain sky, in a certain season, and though it may seem arbitrary, there is a quiet resonance between that moment and the essence of who you are. Like the way a tree bends toward the light, your spirit has leaned into the world in a way that is uniquely yours. And yet, this uniqueness is not separate from the whole. It is a part of it, like a single ripple in an endless ocean. Consider the seasons, for they are the great teachers of acceptance. The earth does not resist the turning of the year. It does not cling to the blossoms of spring or the warmth of summer. It yields to the crisp decay of autumn and the stillness of winter with equal grace. And so it is with you. The month of your birth is not a label or a box, but a season within your soul. It is a reminder that you too are part of this eternal cycle, this dance of creation and dissolution. You are not bound by it, but you are woven into it, like a thread in a tapestry that stretches far beyond your sight. In the teachings of Buddhism, there is a concept called anicca, the principle of impermanence. It tells us that all things are in flux, that nothing remains the same, not even for a moment. And yet within this impermanence, there is a profound stillness. It is the stillness of a mountain that watches the seasons change, unmoved by the passage of time. Your birth month, like the mountain, is a point of stillness within the flow. It is a moment to pause and reflect, to see yourself not as a fixed entity, but as a process, a movement, a becoming. What does your birth month say about your spiritual animal? Perhaps it is not about assigning a label, but about understanding the energy that was present in the world when you entered it. Each month carries a certain vibration, a certain quality of light and shadow. January, for example, is the deep silence of winter, a time of introspection and renewal. If you were born in this month, your spiritual animal might be the owl, who sees in the dark and knows the value of stillness. Or perhaps it is the wolf who thrives in the cold and moves with purpose through the snow. These are not definitions, but invitations to explore the deeper currents of your being. February is the month of thawing, of the first tentative steps toward spring. The spiritual animal of this month might be the fox, who is clever and adaptable, who knows how to navigate the uncertainty of change. Or it could be the swan, who glides gracefully across the water, embodying the beauty of transition. March, with its winds and rains, might call to the hawk, who rides the currents of the air with ease and clarity. April, the month of blooming, could be connected to the butterfly, who emerges from the cocoon and takes flight, a symbol of transformation. And so it goes through the months and seasons. May, with its lushness and vitality, might resonate with the deer, who is gentle and alert, attuned to the rhythms of the earth. June, the month of the summer solstice, could be linked to the lion, who is strong and confident, basking in the fullness of life. July, with its heat and intensity, might call to the dragonfly, who dances on the surface of the water, a reminder of the delicate balance between action and stillness. August, the month of harvest, could be connected to the bear, who gathers what is needed and prepares for the coming winter. September, the month of equinox, might resonate with the eagle, who sees the big picture and soars above the details. October, with its falling leaves and crisp air, could be linked to the raven, who is mysterious and wise, a guide through the unknown. November, the month of deepening darkness, might call to the owl once again, reminding us that even in the night there is a light to be found. And December, the month of solstice, could be connected to the stag, who stands tall and proud, a symbol of resilience and renewal. But these associations are not rigid or fixed. They are like the reflections in a pond, shimmering and shifting with the light. Your spiritual animal is not something that can be pinned down or defined. It is a living, breathing part of you, a presence that moves with you through the world. It is not about what you were born with, but about what you discover within yourself as you journey through life. In the end, the month of your birth is less about what it says about you and more about what it invites you to see. It is a mirror, a window, a doorway. It is a reminder that you are both a part of the world and apart from it, both rooted in the earth and reaching for the sky. It is an invitation to embrace the flow of life, to let go of the need to control or define, and to simply be. For in being, you will find the peace that is already within you, the stillness that is your true nature. So take a moment to sit with this reflection. Let it settle in your heart, like a stone sinking into a still pond. Notice the ripples it creates, the way it touches the edges of your awareness. And then let it go, like a leaf carried away by the stream. For the truth is not in the month or the animal or the season, but in the awareness that sees them all as part of the same unfolding, the same dance, the same river of life. And in that awareness, you will find the freedom to be who you are, fully and completely, without fear or regret. The month of your birth is not merely a marker of time, but a whisper from the universe, a subtle thread woven into the fabric of your being. It is a quiet reminder that you are part of a larger rhythm, a cosmic dance that has been unfolding long before you arrived and will continue long after you depart. Each month carries with it a unique energy, a spiritual essence that shapes the contours of your soul. To explore this is not to seek answers, but to deepen your understanding of the mystery that is you. Imagine for a moment the stillness of a forest in the heart of winter. The air is crisp, the ground blanketed in snow, and the trees stand tall, their branches bare yet resilient. This is the energy of January, a time of introspection and quiet strength. If you were born in this month, your spiritual animal might be the owl, a creature of wisdom and solitude. The owl does not seek to fill the silence with noise. It listens, observes, and understands. It is a reminder that there is profound power in stillness, in the ability to see clearly, even in the darkest of nights. You too carry this wisdom within you. You are not afraid of the quiet, for you know that it is in the silence that the deepest truths are revealed. As the snow begins to melt and the first signs of spring emerge, the energy shifts. February brings with it a sense of renewal, a gentle stirring of life beneath the surface. This is the time of the deer, a creature of grace and sensitivity. The deer moves through the forest with a quiet elegance, attuned to the subtlest of changes in its environment. If you were born in this month, you may find that you are deeply connected to the emotions of others, that you have an innate ability to sense what lies beneath the surface. The deer teaches you to move through life with compassion, to tread lightly and with care, for every step you take has an impact on the world around you. March arrives with the first blooms of spring, a burst of color and life after the long winter. This is the energy of the butterfly, a symbol of transformation and rebirth. The butterfly does not resist the changes it undergoes. It embraces them, knowing that each stage of its journey is necessary for its ultimate unfolding. If you were born in this month, you may find that you are constantly evolving, shedding old layers of yourself to make way for the new. The butterfly reminds you that change is not something to be feared, but a natural part of life's flow. You are not the same person you were yesterday, nor will you be the same tomorrow, and that is as it should be. April brings with it the fullness of spring, a time of growth and abundance. This is the energy of the bee, a creature of diligence and community. The bee does not work for itself alone. It works for the greater good, pollinating flowers and ensuring the continuation of life. If you were born in this month, you may find that you are driven by a sense of purpose, that you are deeply connected to the world around you and feel a responsibility to contribute to it. The bee teaches you that even the smallest actions can have a profound impact, that every effort you make is part of a larger tapestry. As spring gives way to summer, the energy becomes more vibrant, more alive. May is the time of the hummingbird, a creature of joy and vitality. The hummingbird moves with a sense of playfulness, flitting from flower to flower, savoring the sweetness of life. If you were born in this month, you may find that you have a natural zest for life, that you are able to find joy in the simplest of moments. The hummingbird reminds you to live with a sense of wonder, to approach each day with curiosity and enthusiasm. Life is not meant to be endured. It is meant to be savored, to be celebrated. June arrives with the warmth of summer, a time of abundance and connection. This is the energy of the dolphin, a creature of harmony and communication. The dolphin moves through the water with a sense of ease, its movements fluid and graceful. If you were born in this month, you may find that you have a natural ability to connect with others, that you are able to navigate the complexities of relationships with grace and understanding. The dolphin teaches you the importance of connection, of finding harmony in your interactions with others. You are not an island. You are part of a larger community, and it is through your connections with others that you find meaning and fulfillment. July brings with it the height of summer, a time of passion and intensity. This is the energy of the lion, a creature of courage and strength. The lion does not shy away from challenges. It faces them head-on with a sense of confidence and determination. If you were born in this month, you may find that you have a natural sense of leadership, that you are able to inspire and motivate others. The lion reminds you to embrace your inner strength, to stand tall in the face of adversity. You are capable of more than you realize, and it is through your courage that you will achieve your greatest potential. As summer begins to wane, the energy shifts once again. August is the time of the eagle, a creature of vision and clarity. The eagle soars high above the earth, seeing the bigger picture, the broader perspective. If you were born in this month, you may find that you have a natural ability to see beyond the surface, to understand the deeper truths that lie beneath. The eagle teaches you to rise above the noise, to see things as they truly are. You are not bound by the limitations of the present moment. You have the ability to see the bigger picture, to understand the interconnectedness of all things. September arrives with the first signs of autumn, a time of harvest and reflection. This is the energy of the bear, a creature of introspection and preparation. The bear does not rush. It takes its time, gathering what it needs for the winter ahead. If you were born in this month, you may find that you have a natural sense of patience, that you are able to take the time to reflect and prepare for what lies ahead. The bear reminds you to slow down, to take stock of what you have and what you need. Life is not a race, it is a journey, and it is important to take the time to savor each step along the way. October brings with it the fullness of autumn, a time of transformation and release. This is the energy of the snake, a creature of renewal and rebirth. The snake sheds its skin, letting go of what no longer serves it, making way for the new. If you were born in this month, you may find that you have a natural ability to let go, to release what is no longer needed. The snake teaches you that transformation is not something to be feared, but a natural part of life's cycle. You are constantly evolving, and it is through letting go that you make space for new growth. November arrives with the first signs of winter, a time of introspection and stillness. This is the energy of the wolf, a creature of intuition and connection. The wolf moves through the forest with a sense of purpose, attuned to the subtle energies of its environment. If you were born in this month, you may find that you have a natural sense of intuition, that you are able to sense what lies beneath the surface. The wolf reminds you to trust your instincts, to listen to the quiet voice within. You are not alone. You are part of a larger pack, and it is through your connections with others that you find strength and support. December brings with it the depth of winter, a time of reflection and renewal. This is the energy of the owl, a creature of wisdom and insight. The owl does not seek to fill the silence with noise. It listens, observes, and understands. If you were born in this month, you may find that you have a natural sense of wisdom, that you are able to see clearly even in the darkest of nights. The owl reminds you that there is profound power in stillness, in the ability to see clearly even in the darkest of nights. You too carry this wisdom within you. You are not afraid of the quiet, for you know that it is in the silence that the deepest truths are revealed. And so, as you reflect on the month of your birth, remember that it is not a label, but a guide. It is a reminder that you are part of a larger rhythm, a cosmic dance that has been unfolding long before you arrived and will continue long after you depart. Each month carries with it a unique energy, a spiritual essence that shapes the contours of your soul. To explore this is not to seek answers, but to deepen your understanding of the mystery that is you. You are not defined by the month of your birth, but you are shaped by it, just as a river is shaped by the land through which it flows. And just as the river continues to flow, so too do you, ever changing, ever evolving, ever becoming. Imagine for a moment that you are standing at the edge of a vast forest. The trees stretch endlessly before you, their leaves whispering secrets to the wind. Each tree is unique, its roots delving deep into the earth, its branches reaching toward the heavens. Yet they are all part of the same forest, interconnected in ways that are both visible and invisible. This forest is a metaphor for the tapestry of life, and you, dear reader, are one of its many trees. Your birth, like the sprouting of a seed, marked the beginning of your journey through this forest. And just as each tree has its own spirit, so too do you carry within you a spiritual essence, a guide that whispers to you in moments of stillness. In the quiet of your heart, you may have felt the presence of this guide, a spiritual animal that embodies the essence of your being. It is not a creature of flesh and blood, but a symbol, a reflection of your innermost nature. The month of your birth, like the season in which a tree first unfurls its leaves, offers a glimpse into this spiritual essence. It is not a rigid definition, but a gentle nudge toward understanding yourself more deeply. Just as the forest changes with the seasons, so too does your spiritual essence evolve, shaped by the experiences and lessons of your life. If you were born in the crisp air of January, your spiritual animal might be the bear. The bear is a creature of introspection, retreating into the depths of its den during the winter months to rest and reflect. It teaches you the value of solitude, of turning inward to find the answers that lie within. The bear does not rush, it moves with a deliberate slowness, embodying the wisdom of patience. In the stillness of winter, you too may find clarity, a moment to pause and listen to the whispers of your soul. For those born in the blossoming days of April, the deer might be your spiritual guide. The deer is a symbol of gentleness and grace, moving through the forest with a lightness of being. It reminds you to approach life with an open heart, to find beauty in the simplest of moments. The deer's alertness and sensitivity also speak to your own intuitive nature, your ability to sense the subtle energies that flow through the world. Like the deer, you are attuned to the rhythms of nature, finding harmony in the ebb and flow of life. If your birth month is July, the eagle may soar as your spiritual companion. The eagle is a creature of vision, its keen eyes able to see the bigger picture from great heights. It encourages you to rise above the mundane, to view your life from a broader perspective. The eagle's flight is a reminder that you are not bound by the limitations of the earth. You have the power to transcend challenges and see the path ahead with clarity. Its presence in your life is a call to embrace your inner strength and courage. For those born in the golden days of October, the wolf might walk beside you. The wolf is a symbol of loyalty and community, moving through life with a deep sense of connection to others. It teaches you the importance of relationships, of finding your pack, and supporting one another on the journey. The wolf's howl is a call to authenticity, a reminder to stay true to yourself even in the face of adversity. Its presence in your life is a testament to the power of unity and the strength that comes from standing together. These spiritual animals are not fixed identities, but fluid symbols that reflect the ever-changing nature of your being. Just as the forest is in a constant state of transformation, so too are you. The bear, the deer, the eagle, the wolf. They are all aspects of your inner world, guiding you through the seasons of your life. They remind you to embrace the present moment, to find peace in the flow of existence. In the quiet of your heart, you may feel a resonance with one of these animals, or perhaps with another entirely. Trust this feeling, for it is a reflection of your inner wisdom. Your spiritual animal is not something to be sought outside of yourself, but a part of you that has always been there, waiting to be acknowledged. It is a companion on your journey, a guide that walks with you through the forest of life. As you move through the world, remember that you are not alone. The trees of the forest are interconnected, their roots intertwined beneath the surface. In the same way, you are connected to all of life, to the people and creatures that share this earth with you. Your spiritual animal is a reminder of this connection, a symbol of the unity that underlies all of existence. It is a call to live with compassion, to recognize the sacredness in all beings. In the stillness of your heart, you may hear the whisper of your spiritual animal, guiding you toward a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. It is a gentle voice, one that speaks not in words, but in feelings and intuitions. Listen to this voice, for it is the voice of your true self. It is the voice of the forest, of the earth, of the universe itself. It is the voice of life flowing through you and all that is. As you continue on your journey, may you find peace in the knowledge that you are exactly where you need to be. The forest of life is vast and mysterious, but it is also a place of beauty and wonder. Your spiritual animal is your guide, your companion, your reflection. It is a reminder that you are a part of something greater, a thread in the tapestry of existence. Embrace this truth and let it guide you toward a life of acceptance, flow, and inner peace. The month of your birth is not merely a marker of time, but a whisper from the universe, a subtle thread woven into the fabric of your being. It is a quiet reminder that you are part of a larger rhythm, a cosmic dance that has been unfolding long before you arrived and will continue long after you depart. Each month carries with it a unique energy, a spiritual essence that shapes the contours of your soul. To explore this is not to confine yourself to a label, but to deepen your understanding of the currents that flow within you, to see yourself as a reflection of the natural world, ever-changing and eternal. Imagine for a moment the stillness of a forest in winter. The trees stand bare, their branches reaching skyward like silent prayers. The air is crisp, and the earth is blanketed in snow, a pristine canvas waiting for the first brushstroke of spring. If you were born in this season, your spirit may carry the quiet strength of the winter forest. There is a resilience in you, a capacity to endure and to find beauty in the starkness of life. You are like the evergreen, steadfast and unyielding, even in the face of the harshest winds. Yet beneath the surface, there is a deep well of introspection, a longing to understand the mysteries that lie hidden beneath the snow. You are drawn to the stillness, to the moments of solitude where the noise of the world fades away and you can hear the soft murmur of your own heart. As the days grow longer and the first buds of spring begin to appear, the world awakens from its slumber. The air is filled with the scent of new life, and the earth is alive with the sound of birdsong. If you were born in the spring, your spirit may be imbued with the energy of renewal and rebirth. You are like the first crocus pushing through the frost, a symbol of hope and the promise of new beginnings. There is a lightness in you, a sense of optimism that carries you forward even when the path ahead is uncertain. You are drawn to the beauty of the world, to the moments of joy and wonder that remind you of the infinite possibilities that life holds. Yet there is also a restlessness in you, a desire to explore and to grow, to shed the old and embrace the new. The heat of summer brings with it a sense of abundance and vitality. The sun shines brightly and the world is alive with color and movement. If you were born in the summer, your spirit may be filled with the warmth and energy of the sun. You are like the sunflower, turning your face toward the light, seeking out the warmth and nourishment that sustains you. There is a generosity in you, a willingness to share your light with others, to bring joy and comfort to those around you. You are drawn to the moments of connection, to the laughter and the shared experiences that remind you of the beauty of human connection. Yet there is also a need for balance in you, a recognition that even the sun must set, that there is a time for rest and reflection. As the leaves begin to change and the air grows cooler, the world prepares for the harvest. The fields are golden with the fruits of the earth, and the trees are ablaze with the colors of autumn. If you were born in this season, your spirit may carry the wisdom of the harvest. You are like the oak tree, strong and grounded, with roots that reach deep into the earth. There is a sense of maturity in you, a recognition of the cycles of life and the importance of letting go. You are drawn to the moments of reflection, to the quiet beauty of the changing seasons that remind you of the impermanence of all things. Yet there is also a sense of gratitude in you, a deep appreciation for the abundance that life has to offer. Each month, each season carries with it a unique energy, a spiritual essence that shapes the contours of your soul. To explore this is not to confine yourself to a label, but to deepen your understanding of the currents that flow within you, to see yourself as a reflection of the natural world, ever-changing and eternal. You are not separate from the world around you, but a part of it, a thread in the tapestry of life. The month of your birth is a reminder of this connection, a whisper from the universe that you are part of something greater, something vast and infinite. As you contemplate the energy of your birth month, allow yourself to be guided by the wisdom of the natural world. Just as the river flows effortlessly towards the sea, so too can you allow your life to unfold with grace and ease. There is no need to force or to struggle, for the universe is always guiding you, always supporting you. Trust in the flow of life, in the wisdom of your own heart. You are exactly where you need to be, and everything is unfolding as it should. In the stillness of your own being, you will find the answers you seek. The month of your birth is not a limitation, but a doorway, an invitation to explore the depths of your own soul. As you journey inward, you will discover the spiritual essence that resides within you, the unique energy that is yours alone. Embrace it, honor it, and allow it to guide you on your path. For in the end, it is not the month of your birth that defines you, but the way you choose to live your life, the way you choose to embody the energy of your soul. So take a moment to pause, to breathe, to connect with the natural world around you. Feel the earth beneath your feet, the air on your skin, the sun on your face. Allow yourself to be present, to be fully alive in this moment. For it is in the present moment that you will find the peace and clarity you seek, the inner stillness that is your true nature. And as you move through the world, remember that you are part of something greater, a vast and infinite tapestry of life. You are a reflection of the natural world, ever-changing and eternal. And in this realization, you will find the freedom to be who you truly are, to live your life with grace and ease, to flow with the river of life. The month of your birth is not merely a marker of time, but a whisper from the universe, a subtle thread woven into the fabric of your being. It is a quiet reminder that you are part of a larger rhythm, a cosmic dance that has been unfolding long before you arrived and will continue long after you depart. Each month carries with it a unique energy, a spiritual essence that shapes the contours of your soul. To explore this is not to confine yourself to a label, but to deepen your understanding of the currents that flow within you, to see yourself as a reflection of the natural world, ever-changing and eternal. Imagine for a moment the stillness of a forest in winter. The trees stand bare, their branches reaching skyward like silent prayers. The air is crisp, and the earth rests beneath a blanket of snow. If you were born in this season, your spirit may carry the quiet strength of the winter forest. There is a resilience in you, a capacity to endure and to find beauty in simplicity. You are like the evergreen, steadfast and unyielding, even in the harshest of conditions. Yet within you also lies the potential for transformation. For beneath the frozen surface, life stirs, waiting for the right moment to emerge. This is the wisdom of winter, that even in stillness there is movement, even in silence there is a song. Now picture the first light of spring, when the world awakens from its slumber. The air is filled with the scent of blooming flowers, and the earth is alive with the sound of birdsong. If your birth month falls in this season, your spirit may embody the vitality of spring. You are like the first bud on a tree, full of potential and promise. There is a lightness in you, a sense of renewal and hope. You carry within you the ability to see the world with fresh eyes, to find joy in the smallest of things. Yet spring also teaches us the importance of patience, for growth cannot be rushed. It is a reminder that all things unfold in their own time, and that the journey is as important as the destination. As the days grow longer and the sun reaches its zenith, we enter the season of summer. The world is ablaze with color, and the air is thick with the hum of life. If you were born in this season, your spirit may radiate the warmth and energy of summer. You are like the sun, a source of light and life for those around you. There is a generosity in you, a willingness to give of yourself without reservation. Yet summer also reminds us of the need for balance, for even the sun must set to make way for the night. It is a lesson in humility, in recognizing that we are part of a greater whole, and that our light is but one among many. Finally, as the leaves begin to turn and the air grows cooler, we arrive at autumn. The world is painted in hues of gold and red, and the earth prepares for its winter rest. If your birth month falls in this season, your spirit may carry the wisdom of autumn. You are like the falling leaf, gracefully letting go of what no longer serves you. There is a depth in you, a sense of introspection and understanding. You have learned the art of surrender, of trusting in the natural flow of life. Yet autumn also teaches us the value of reflection, of taking the time to honor the past and to gather the lessons it has to offer. In each of these seasons, there is a spiritual animal that resonates with the energy of the month. The winter forest calls to the bear, a creature of strength and solitude. The bear teaches us the importance of introspection, of retreating into the depths of our being to find the answers we seek. The spring meadow is home to the deer, a symbol of gentleness and grace. The deer reminds us to move through the world with kindness and to approach life with an open heart. The summer sky is ruled by the eagle, a bird of vision and freedom. The eagle encourages us to rise above our limitations and to see the bigger picture. The autumn woods are inhabited by the owl, a creature of wisdom and mystery. The owl invites us to embrace the unknown and to trust in the wisdom of the unseen. Yet these animals are not just symbols, they are reflections of the qualities that reside within you. To connect with your spiritual animal is to connect with a part of yourself, to recognize the strengths and gifts that you carry. It is a journey of self-discovery, of peeling back the layers to reveal the essence of who you are. And just as the seasons change, so too do we. We are not static beings, but ever evolving, ever growing. The spiritual animal that resonates with you today may not be the same one that calls to you tomorrow, and that is as it should be. For life is a dance, a constant ebb and flow, and we are all part of the music. As you contemplate the month of your birth and the spiritual animal that accompanies it, remember that this is not about defining yourself, but about understanding yourself. It is about seeing yourself as part of the natural world, as a being of both earth and sky, of both light and shadow. It is about embracing the full spectrum of who you are, with all your strengths and vulnerabilities, your joys and sorrows. For in the end, it is not the month of your birth that defines you, but the way you choose to live your life, the way you choose to move through the world. So take a moment to sit with this knowledge, to let it settle into your bones. Feel the rhythm of the seasons within you, the pulse of the earth beneath your feet. Listen to the whispers of your spiritual animal, the quiet voice that speaks to you in moments of stillness. And know that you are exactly where you need to be, that you are part of a larger story, a story that is still being written. You are the author of your own life, the creator of your own destiny. And as you move through the seasons, as you dance with the rhythms of the earth, remember that you are never alone. For the universe is with you, always, guiding you, supporting you, loving you. And in that love, you will find the peace you seek, the peace that comes from knowing that you are exactly as you are meant to be. The moment you entered this world, the universe breathed a whisper into the fabric of your being, a subtle thread woven into the tapestry of your existence. Your birth month, like a unique constellation in the night sky, holds a quiet reflection of your spiritual essence, not as a fixed destiny, but as a gentle invitation to explore the currents of your inner world. Imagine, if you will, a tree standing alone in a vast meadow. Its roots delve deep into the earth, drawing nourishment from the soil, while its branches stretch toward the heavens, swaying in the breeze. Each tree has its own rhythm, its own way of responding to the seasons, and yet all are part of the same interconnected web of life. So too are you, shaped by the time of your arrival, yet free to grow in the direction of your choosing. Consider the stillness of winter, when the world seems to hold its breath beneath a blanket of snow. If you were born in this season, there is a part of you that carries the quiet resilience of the earth in repose. Like a seed buried deep within the frozen ground, you possess an innate patience, a capacity to wait for the right moment to emerge. There is a wisdom in this stillness, a recognition that not all growth is visible, not all progress immediate. In the silence of winter, you may find a deeper connection to the unseen, the intangible, the realms of intuition and inner knowing. This is not a call to withdraw from the world, but to cultivate a space within yourself where you can listen to the whispers of your soul. For those born in the spring, there is a natural affinity with the energy of renewal, the delicate unfurling of new life. Picture a field of wildflowers, each one unique in its color and form, yet all part of the same vibrant tapestry. You may find yourself drawn to beginnings, to the possibilities that lie just beyond the horizon. There is a lightness in your spirit, a sense of optimism that carries you forward even when the path is unclear. Yet like the spring rains that nourish the earth, your energy can be both gentle and persistent. You remind us that growth is not always linear, that there is beauty in the process of becoming, in the moments of uncertainty and discovery. Summer bursts bring with them the warmth of the sun, the fullness of life in its peak. Imagine a wave cresting in the ocean, its power both awe-inspiring and fleeting. Those born in this season often carry a radiant energy, a capacity to shine brightly and inspire others. Yet like the sun, there is a need for balance, a recognition that even the brightest light must give way to the coolness of the evening. In the heat of summer, you may find yourself drawn to moments of connection, to the joy of shared experiences. Yet there is also a deeper lesson here, a reminder that true fulfillment comes not from external validation, but from the ability to sit with yourself in quiet contentment. And then there is autumn, the season of transformation, of letting go. If you were born in this time, you may carry a natural understanding of impermanence, of the cycles of life and death. Picture a leaf falling from a tree, its journey a dance of surrender and grace. There is a beauty in this release, a recognition that holding on too tightly only leads to suffering. In the crisp air of autumn, you may find a sense of clarity, a deeper understanding of what truly matters. This is not a call to detachment, but to a more profound engagement with the present moment, to the acceptance of what is. Your birth month is but a single thread in the intricate weave of your spiritual journey. It does not define you, but it can offer a mirror, a way of seeing yourself more clearly. As you reflect on the season of your birth, consider how its qualities resonate within you. Are there aspects of your nature that you have overlooked or perhaps overemphasized? Like a river flowing through a landscape, your spiritual essence is ever-changing, shaped by the contours of your experiences and the choices you make. There is no need to strive for perfection, no need to force yourself into a mold. Instead, allow yourself to flow with the natural rhythm of your being, to trust in the wisdom of your own heart. In this moment, as you sit with these reflections, notice the gentle rise and fall of your breath. It is a reminder that you are alive, that you are a part of something greater than yourself. Your birth month is not a label, but a doorway, an invitation to explore the depths of your own soul. As you walk through this doorway, may you find a sense of peace, a recognition that you are exactly where you need to be. And in this peace, may you discover the freedom to be fully yourself, to embrace the unique beauty of your own spiritual journey. The month of your birth is not merely a marker of time, but a whisper from the universe, a subtle thread woven into the fabric of your being. It is a quiet reminder that you are part of a larger rhythm, a cosmic dance that has been unfolding long before you arrived and will continue long after you depart. Each month carries with it a unique energy, a spiritual essence that resonates with the natural world and the creatures that inhabit it. To explore this connection is not to seek answers, but to deepen your understanding of the flow of life, to see yourself as both a drop in the ocean and the ocean itself. Imagine for a moment the stillness of a forest in winter. The trees stand bare, their branches reaching skyward like silent prayers. The air is crisp and the earth rests beneath a blanket of snow. If you were born in this season, your spiritual animal might be the owl, a creature of wisdom and introspection. The owl does not rush. It observes, it listens, it waits. It is a reminder that there is profound insight in stillness, that the answers you seek often come not from action, but from the quiet spaces between thoughts. The owl teaches you to embrace the darkness, not as something to fear, but as a fertile ground for growth. In the stillness of winter, you are invited to turn inward, to reflect on the year that has passed and the seeds you wish to plant for the future. As the snow begins to melt and the first green shoots emerge, the energy of spring awakens. The world is reborn, and with it, a sense of possibility. If your birth month falls in this season, your spiritual animal might be the deer, a symbol of gentleness and renewal. The deer moves with grace, its steps light and deliberate. It is a reminder that life is not a race, but a dance. The deer teaches you to approach each day with curiosity and openness, to see the world through eyes unclouded by judgment. In the freshness of spring, you are invited to let go of what no longer serves you, to shed the weight of the past and step into the lightness of the present. The warmth of summer brings with it a sense of abundance and vitality. The sun shines brightly, and the earth is alive with color and sound. If you were born in this season, your spiritual animal might be the eagle, a creature of vision and freedom. The eagle soars high above, its perspective vast and unencumbered. It is a reminder that you are not bound by the limitations of the ground, that you have the ability to rise above challenges and see the bigger picture. The eagle teaches you to trust your instincts, to follow your inner compass even when the path is unclear. In the fullness of summer, you are invited to embrace your power, to take bold steps toward your dreams, and to live with a sense of purpose. As the leaves begin to turn and the air grows cooler, the energy of autumn invites reflection and release. The world is preparing for rest, and there is a sense of completion in the air. If your birth month falls in this season, your spiritual animal might be the bear, a symbol of strength and introspection. The bear retreats to its den, not out of fear, but out of a deep understanding of the need for rest and renewal. It is a reminder that there is wisdom in slowing down, in honoring the cycles of life. The bear teaches you to trust in the process, To know that even in moments of stillness, you are growing, you are becoming. In the quiet of autumn, you are invited to let go of what you no longer need, to make space for what is yet to come. Your birth month is not a label, but a mirror, reflecting back to you the qualities that are already within you. It is a reminder that you are not separate from nature, but an integral part of it. The spiritual animal associated with your birth month is not something to be sought outside of yourself, but a guide to help you connect with your own inner wisdom. It is a call to remember that you are both the river and the stone, the wind and the tree, the light and the shadow. As you contemplate the spiritual animal of your birth month, allow yourself to feel the connection, not as something distant or abstract, but as a living, breathing presence within you. Let it remind you of the beauty of impermanence, the way the seasons change, the way the river flows, the way the stars move across the sky. Let it remind you that you too are part of this ever-changing, ever-flowing dance. And in this realization, may you find a sense of peace, a sense of belonging, a sense of home.